Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Messi making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This... And
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rower Reds with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now the cross, towering header, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zola. Roberto Carlos in with the challenge. And it's Roberto Carlos. Barella. And that's a danger. And the finish! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good. Oh, good climb. They want to be quick to recover this. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Ibrahimovic. That pass has been... Guardiola! Good strike, quite an alarm. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Soboslai plays it short. Silvestre. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Lampard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rower Reds have their third corner. That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Turan. Thuram wants to run onto this. And he's taking no chances there. Barella, that's destined for the flank. Looking for the far post. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Lovely ball. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rower Reds get their fourth corner. Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely worked. And that has been cleared. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvesh. And this is Ibrahimovic. And a header! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Urawa Reds are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There will be 3 minutes out of time.
Urawa Reds leading now. Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Barella, looking to pass their way up the pitch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes long and straight. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
19.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Batistuta.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Stojkovic!
Substitution.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Stojkovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Thuram. Bullet. And this is Azar. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Could move up a gear here. Szoboszlai.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he finish? And he passes it long. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's onto this. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up, top and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger.
Tries a shot! It's in! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's Ibrahimovic! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Urawa Reds really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Nistelrooy receives it in a good position here. And he's there to belt it away. But this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar couldn't squeeze it through. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ferdinand. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Urawa Reds really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And a chance! That's put paid to the danger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
4 added
Well, that
minutes
is
has
not
been
the best
indicated.
ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Silvestre. That ball looks a good one. Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball that. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact